Summer in anime. The beaches, the swimsuits. If you're a slice of life anime, then it's almost inevitable that you'd have a beach episode. Whether for the purpose of story or just to show fan service, usually the latter, the majority of time, these episodes are a lot of fun. So now in the middle of this hot summer, I want to cool us down by looking at some of my favorite beach episodes in anime. Whether because the comedy is great, it has a good story, or it's altogether fun, these are my top 10 beach episodes in anime. Number 10. School Rumble. This is a double beach episode, but it features some great comedy. Following the pool episode after losing a bet, the girls have to go to the beach with some guys that they met, though some circumstances caused our male characters to go instead, and thus hijinks ensued. There are some really funny moments here, like Kyosuke constantly trying to get with Mikoto and her beating the shit out of him each time, and they eventually become stranded on a small island together and have to work together to get back to the beach, much to Mikoto's dismay. There's also Tenma's constant misunderstanding and how much of an airhead she is. And then of course we have my favorite moment in the whole series.
Wait, don't tell me. You took off your clothes and went to find your swimming trunks. You looked all over, couldn't find them, and then Eri walked in. You tried to explain yourself, she got scared, and your infinite wisdom led us to where we are now. Don't worry, Haruma. I don't think you're a pervert, but you are a total screw-up.
Which follows into Eri not trusting Haruma anymore despite them being paired for swimming lessons. With School Rumble, you can't go wrong. It's a simple 2 beach episodes that any fan can love.
For the sake of Yakumo, I will not allow any untoward behavior!
Number 9. Persona 4: The Golden Animation. Unlike its predecessor, Persona 4: The Golden Animation is not that great of an anime. It has very stilted animation and does a lot of repeat from the last anime. It has some really good moments here and there, but otherwise it's okay. But the characters and their interactions are what pull this spin-off series through. Sometime after the rescue of Rize, the characters decide to go to the beach, and Yu invites Mary, who is the title character of the spin-off, to join them. And knowing these characters, shenanigans ensue. The funniest being when poor Kanji loses his swimming trunks, which gets in a lot of good and awkward jokes. It's also a good character episode for Mari, as she asks everyone what it means to face one's true self. Because of all of this advice, Mari decides to try and regain her lost memories with the help of Yu. Some good laughs and good character moments make this a serviceable beach episode.
何この服、布少なすぎ。
Yes! 俺の水着チョイスに間違いはなかった！
あんた、またそういう。
Number 8. Toradora. Another double beach episode. With how enjoyable the characters of Toradora are and believable the dialogue is, no wonder these 2 episodes are great. The gang heads to Ami's beach house as Taiga comes up with another scheme to help Ryuji get together with Minori, which of course ultimately fails. There are some really good moments throughout, like Kitamura accidentally walking naked into the living room for the girls to see, or Ami pretending to want to have sex with Ryuji in the shower, though my favorite scene is when Ryuji and Minori sit alone outside and talk about love and ghosts. This is the first time that we hear Minori have a calm conversation outside of her energetic personality, something she herself notes. Their talks about the concept of love is really complex and drives into what each character believes in. I love this scene so much that I did a fandom of it, and it came from this great double beach episode.
Maybe I will see one someday.
Huh?
Nothing. Never mind.
Weirdo.
Number 7. Kiss Him Not Me. Also known as the Shinomiya episode. Fearing that he's too weak and young looking for Serenuma compared to the others, Shinomiya starts to lose his self-confidence. He becomes depressed when he keeps messing up, making Serenuma embarrassed and not realizing that some guys were eyeing Serenuma. He decides to go home but ultimately gets lost. After certain circumstances though, he manages to overcome his fear and protect Serenuma from some older delinquents. Not only is this a good character episode for Shinomiya, but it helps his and Serenuma's relationship grow, like for the other boys and Shima in the episodes prior and after. This is also the episode when Shinomiya starts to like Serenuma not just because of her looks, but because of her kindness and selflessness. In other parts of the episode, we get good jokes and some cool moments from the girl of the reverse harem. good comedy, and good episode for one of the characters, and you've got a good beach episode in this excellent reverse harem. Number 6. Assassination Classroom. This show actually has a beach arc, having 5 episodes to close up the first season, and 1 more episode to open up the second season. So many enjoyable things happen that makes this an exciting beach arc. We get a really good assassination attempt by the class towards Koro-sensei, which ultimately doesn't work, but is still a lot of fun and good to see how far the class has come since the beginning. Then half the class gets poisoned, and the rest of the class has to fight through a bunch of professional assassins to get the antidote. Each fight is a ton of fun and showcases each student's talent. Then the climax happens when the big bad is revealed to be Takahoka. Takahoda, am I saying that right? Who cares? Who earlier appeared in the 13th episode. The intense fight between Nagisa and Takahoka closes off the season and is an excellent fight all around, showcasing Nagisa as a badass protagonist. The last beach episode of the bunch centers around Karasuno and Irina's growing attraction with this adorable moment, which is my favorite.
Your napkin. It's all bunched up in your collar.
Going across multiple episodes, these beach episodes were a good showcase about what was so great about Assassination Classroom.
Come on! I thought grown-ups use their tongue!
Do not even start in on me with that crap! Being a grown-up is a lot harder than it looks!
Don't lose heart, children. I'm sure she has something appropriately indecent in mind for later on, right?
Wrong! Don't say that, you pervert!
Number 5. Golden Time. Golden Time is, in my opinion, one of the most realistic romantic animes ever. Lots of things being built up throughout the season are dealt with in this episode. All of the characters decide to go to the beach. It takes a while for the gang to reach the beach due to heavy traffic and miscommunications. It even starts to rain when they arrive. This all might be due to Bonri's spirit, don't ask, it's a long story, trying to ruin their day at the beach because of his distaste for our Bonri. Again, it's a long story. Thankfully, the rain eventually stops and everyone enjoys their beach day. On the way back, despite being tired, Coco agrees to drive back home with Bonri to help her stay awake. Unfortunately, Bonri falls asleep, and with no one to talk to, Coco slowly falls asleep at the wheel. Realizing his mistake and not wanting anyone to die, the spirit wakes Bonri up, who then hits the brakes, causing the car to come to a stop after colliding with the guardrail. While no one is hurt because of this, it leaves a bunch of the characters scarred for a few episodes, especially Kyoko. This episode illustrates Golden Time at its best, during the good times and during the bad times. The struggle to get to the beach, the fun they had there, and then the tragedy that almost happened. It's a gamut of emotions, making this an excellent beach episode.
Hora, o kamera, o kamera! Yay! Yay!
Number 4. Maid-sama. A lot of characters change throughout these 2 beach episodes, most notably Misaki and Aoi. The maid latte crew go to a beach resort and decide to help Nagisa out by serving customers. There's a great moment when Misaki is about to go out in a swimsuit, but Usui gives Misaki a hickey, making her embarrassed and wear a t-shirt instead. All according to Usui's plan. Clever bastard. Later on though, Usui makes up for it by comforting a frightened Misaki when they get lost in the forest. Misaki trusts Usui more and almost kisses him, but is interrupted by fireworks. Fireworks, the ultimate cockblocker in anime. The next episode centers around Aoi, who is my favorite character. His aunt Nagisa is trying to get Aoi to stop cross-dressing per Aoi's father's orders, but after some persistence, she agrees to allow it only if Aoi can use his determination to win a local volleyball tournament. Teaming up with Misaki, they win the tournament. Aoi is then crowned the beach princess and enjoys his cross-dressing freedom with Nagisa's blessing. With an episode centering around my favorite character, it made me really happy. And it was nice to see Misaki get closer to Usui and let her guard down around him. With an enjoyable cast like this show serves you 2 great beach episodes.
ミサちゃんはまだか？やだ、信じたくない。俺たちの夏も終わってしまうなんて。ミサちゃん、乾杯！
Number 3. The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. Also known as the Remote Island Syndrome 2-parter. To help with Haruhi's boredom, Koizumi invites everyone to a distant relative's newly built island villa. They have fun playing in the sun, with Haruhi having a blast, Nagato doing nothing but reading, and Kion googling Asahina in a swimsuit. Rain interrupts their fun though, as they call it a day. This is when the murder mystery happens. Haruhi takes it upon herself to solve the mystery with the help of Kion, leaving Koizumi behind to stay with Nagato, Asahina, and Kion's sister per Haruhi's orders. This features clue finding, a chase scene, theories and explanations, all that good stuff. In the end though, it's all revealed to be a hoax organized by Koizumi and the organization to spur up excitement and to get Haruhi to keep her mind free from strange thoughts. Some fun scenes include the gang playing the King's game featuring this adorable moment.
I love you. No, not like that, Yuki! You have to say it with more feeling, alright? I love you. Go on, Kyon, show her how to do it.
Why do I have to?
And Haruhi explaining how she knew that the murder was faked, all in Phoenix Wright style. These are two memorable episodes that add a little mystery to it. All around, it's a good time.
Too many beach balls!
Number 2. Bleach. This beach episode is everything that I look forward to in a stupid beach episode. All of the characters together, wacky shenanigans, and plenty of fan service. Because Byakuya destroyed the Women's Soul Reaper Association pool, they all decide to take a vacation to the beach and invite some of the male characters along for the ride. It's just these fun characters doing different things on the beach and all the hijinks that ensue from it. It's the different personalities that makes this episode work. The shopping for swimsuits at the beginning is a lot of fun, and the sandcastle competition later on helps pit the characters against each other. There's even a fight with some watermelon-like monsters to bring in some action. Rukia and Byakuya teaming up at the competition is pretty cute, with Rukia not wanting to fail her big brother. Some gags work, and some gags fail, but hey, that's kind of what you expect from a shonen beach episode. And listen, any opportunity to see Yororichi in a swimsuit is an opportunity that I am more than willing to take. Because I enjoy these characters so much, this is one filler episode that I don't mind watching.
Thanks. If you don't mind, I already have my heart set on this yellow one.
We'll take this one.
Excellent choice, ma'am.
Lady Yororichi!
Number 1. Ouran High School Host Club. Just like Bleach has the perfect stupid yet dumb fun beach episode, Ouran has the perfect beach episode that helped move forward the plot in comedic and dramatic ways. There are so many great scenes in this episode that need talking about. Hikaru and Karu devise a plan to find out what Haruhi's afraid of, with the prize being photos of Haruhi in middle school, provided by Kyoya. And the show gets a lot of funny moments from this. Later on, Haruhi confronts two drunken men who threaten some of the girls, and she gets tossed off the cliff and into the ocean, thankfully rescued by Tamaki. Tamaki yells at Haruhi for trying to stand up to the two men despite being a girl, while Haruhi says that it doesn't matter that she was a girl. Despite being true, Haruhi does eventually come to realize that Tamaki and the rest of the host club were just worried about Haruhi since she can't swim or defend herself. Kyoya helps Haruhi realize how vulnerable she is, physically, by threatening to have sex with her no matter what she says. Haruhi calls Kyoya out on his lie and realizes what he was trying to help her realize. It's a great intense moment that showcases Kyoya as a character, and it showcases the show's exceptional writing. Tamaki eventually learns that Haruhi is an astrophobia, being afraid of thunder and lightning, and he comforts her throughout the night. It's a sweet and emotional scene that brings the two of them close together, only to be comedically interrupted by the host club walking into Tamaki giving a blindfold and earplugs to help deal with her phobia, and they accuse him of trying to trick Haruhi into an S&M situation, much to Tamaki's dismay. This episode highlights everything that I love about Ouran. It's great comedy, enjoyable characters, great dramatic moments, all with some fan service for the ladies. Altogether, it creates my favorite beach episode in all of anime.
It happened just like that! The greatest day of my life! I don't know if I can handle it!
What's the matter with Tamaki? Is he having a seizure?
I wouldn't worry about it. He gets like this occasionally.